Welcome everyone to the Sonoma Spiel. My name is Tim with the Sonoma Valley Visitors Bureau. And we're going to get to that because it's becoming fall, and fall means people turn inward and they become pensive and they read poems like Bereft by Robert Frost, and like they watch the leaves fall and read little O'Brien things and stuff like that. But that's why today we're talking art, and we're talking what's going to happen in Sonoma Valley regarding the arts. And one of the top art places is the Sonoma Valley Museum of Art. And because of that, I have someone who's from there. It's not me, even though I almost introduced them as such. It's a very special guest. This time I do actually mean it. She had a sordid past, as I learned last time, as a rock and roller and dairy person from the Central Valley. But now here she is, my very special guest, Linda Keaton from Sonoma Valley Museum of Art. Linda, how are you?
Thank you. I'm great.
Good.
Yeah, feeling good.
Are you often introduced as having a sordid past from the Central Valley?
Never.
Okay.
That's a first.
I'm going to start doing that when you walk around town. Because if I recall, that's where you grew up, right?
I did. Yes, I grew up in Lemoore, California, a dairy and farming region.
Yeah.
And and that.
That was I just remember from the last podcast you were on.
Yes.
We talked about that and how cool it was that you're here now, which is still an agricultural area.
Yes. Yeah. Agricultural, small town. Yeah. A lot of parallels.
A lot of them.
Yes.
And then you ran off and joined the circus.
Yes, there was that. No, I did not join the circus.
And then now you're at the Sonoma Valley Museum of Art.
Yes.
And we're here to talk about all the upcoming programming you guys have, because what I do like about this art museum, which again, I said it last time, I'll say it again, we punch way above our weight in art. We have a small former carpet store, right? Is that what it was?
I think it was a furniture store.
A furniture store.
Yeah.
Okay. I knew it had something to do with fancy stuff.
It was before I came, so it could be a carpet store.
It could have been both. I bet you there was carpet
and
underneath the furniture.
Yes.
Okay.
Probably.
But it's this storefront right off Broadway, which is right off the main plaza here. And it's a really amazing, small, intimate art museum with really good shows and stuff like that.
Thank you.
I mean, yeah, you guys are great.
Thank you. Yeah, we often hear that we punch above our weight, and we're going to continue to do so with this next exhibition. So we're pretty excited about it.
All right, so let's talk about this. Like, what is coming up in the arts season at the Sonoma Valley Museum of Art?
Sunday is the last day to view our current exhibition, Nancy Ginn, and coming up after that, we will be closed for a couple of weeks, and then we're going to open up with Last West, Dorothea Lange's California Revisited.
Okay, so let's start with Dorothea Lange. For people who don't know, who was she? Because I'm assuming she has passed, because it was a long time ago.
Yes, she passed. She was a famous photographer who was part of the Works Project during the FSA region, time period. So in the early 30s, she was hired to go around California and photograph the migrant labor scene. These are folks that had immigrated to California during and after the Dust Bowl, and were setting up, were itinerant farm workers going from place to place. So, Migrant Mother is one of her most famous. That's the famous
black and white, a woman looking sideways in front of a tent.
Yes.
Often used on the cover of Grapes of Wrath, I think.
It's used on lots of covers, and it's a very, very famous image, very poignant image.
She is one of my favorite. I am not a photography aficionado. I could probably name 3 photographers if you force me. Other one's Ansel Adams, clearly, but and then Annie Lee Woods. But with Dorothea Lange, she's such a part of the California history.
Yes.
And how California kind of defined that part of American history.
Yes.
And I love her work. I've seen it, I think, at the Art Museum in Oakland.
Oakland, yeah. The Oakland Museum has her archive. Okay. So that's where we're borrowing a number of photographs from Oakland. We're also borrowing digital files from the Library of Congress. So those will be part of the exhibition. And then in juxtaposition with those, we're going to be showing contemporary artists who work in similar subject matter. Okay. So we've got, I think, 5 hung loos. We've got Eric Castro, who I know a lot of people will know. He's a local photographer. Yeah. Warren Chang, Bruce Haley, Ken Light, Narciso Martinez, Joel Daniel Phillips, Louis DeSoto, and others as well.
Are they all photographers or some of those?
No, they're not all photographers. There are painters, there are collagists. So the point of this exhibition is that not a lot has changed. These are photographers who and artists who are documenting the same thing that Dorothea Lange was documenting, and we've got the images next to each other, and they're juxtaposed, and it's an amazing. And this just grew. I mean, we started with a small show, small concept, and it's just grown. Okay. And of course, the opportunity to highlight our immigrant community and global warming and agricultural practices, sustainability in agriculture, and build programs around that for our community is particularly relevant.
Right. And I think, I mean, so you mentioned the displacement that Dorothea Lange was doing of the 30s.
Right.
And kind of mimicking what we're seeing today, displacement. The people in Oklahoma, we derisively called them Okies at the time, and that was like a slur against them when they were coming here. But that's a huge population of the Central Valley.
Right.
People settled there.
Right.
And they were the laborers. And if you do read the Grapes of Wrath, which is one of my favorite books.
It's an amazing book.
And in the movie, Henry Fonda plays Tom Joad. And he's been beaten up, and everywhere they go, people try to run them out of town. But these are people who were desperate, and they needed a place to stay. And remember, the grandfather was sick, and Rosa Sharon was having a baby, and they were getting beat up by the townspeople.
The townies, yeah.
The townies were mad and stuff like that. And it is so poignant when you see the reflection of today, where there's a huge discussion about the labor and people that come to this country, and contribute so much, and how we treat them.
Yeah.
Dang, this is going to be. Oof.
Yeah, it's heavy. There's a lot to discuss. We have a couple of programs that I think people may be interested in. One is a conversation between Eric Castro, Ken Light, both photojournalists, and Dr. Daniel Malpica, who is a sociologist from Sonoma State, and he works with immigrant families, with migrant labor, documenting that. And so they're going to be in conversation about their work highlighting immigrant workers in California. And then we've got one about a roundtable about sustainability in farming, then and now, farming in California. And that's a discussion between Michael Dimmick, Roots of Change, and Judith Redmond, Full Belly Farm, Zeke Guzman, Jardín de Pueblo, and Alegría de la Cruz Disability Rights Legal Center. So we're going to have sustainable wines that people can sip on and listen to the discussion and join in, I hope, too.
So that's what I like. You have at your museum, it's not just here's some paintings, here's some photos. You have activities around the themes. So in this case, can people sign up and buy tickets, or do they just show up?
Yeah, they can go to the website and buy tickets. I'm not sure that the tickets for the second round table are up yet, but the one on October 18th with Eric Castro, Ken Light, and Dr. Daniel Malpica, that one's ready to go, and we're selling tickets. Okay. The other part of this exhibition is another stretch for us. This is another punching beyond our weight endeavor for us, and that is that we're turning about a third of the museum into a theater. And we will have 8 performances of a play. And this is written by Tess Taylor, the poet. During the pandemic, she took Dorothea Lange's notebooks and followed her route around California and wrote letters in the form of poems to Dorothea about what she was seeing. And she turned that into a book. The book was turned into a play. And so we're going to be performing that play. I think there are 8 or 9 performances throughout November and December. There are 2 free performances for students, but we're selling tickets for those.
Okay.
And then when the theater's not being activated by a performance, there will be a video installation of Dorothea Lange's photographs.
Okay, I've been inside your art museum.
Yes.
Where is this theater going to be?
The theater's going to be in the back third.
Okay.
When you've been in, there probably was a row of portable walls that you didn't notice. We're going to take that out and push the wall back.
There's a fake wall back there?
There's a fake wall.
There's like a Wizard of Oz thing behind?
Yes, totally, yes.
It goes all the way back?
Yes, and the wizard is back there. But we're taking the wizard out, and we're going to push the wall back, so we've going to have a little more space, and then we're also pushing forward in the front, so we're using every bit of real estate in there.
Have you done theater productions inside?
We have
the museum?
not.
I love this.
Not.
Has this theater production been done someplace else before?
No, it's premiering at the museum.
A world premiere.
The world premiere. The world premiere is sold out, but there are lots of other performances available for tickets.
I really like that idea.
I'm excited about it. Again, it's out of the box and it's pushing the envelope, but the theater piece and the exhibition work so well together that I think it's going to be seamless, but yet there'll be two distinctive parts to this.
Linda, is there a trend in museums of putting on productions and like beyond, instead of just having stuff on the wall?
Yeah.
Is that like a thing that museums are doing?
I think museums have always done that, whether they are musical performances, and we've been having musical performances since I've been there. Now we're stepping up with a lot more music in place performances. Last night at Art Walk, we hauled, we've got a grand piano in the library, and we hauled that out, and we had a pianist for, we were the host of Art Walk, so they started there, and we recently had Ballet Folklorico.
Oh, great.
Quetzlan also performing at one of our family days. So we've always, I really think that our one strong suit is our multidisciplinary approach to that space.
And maybe being small makes you scrappy, which makes you.
We are so scrappy, Tim. Sometimes we look around and go, we thought this was a good idea.
Well, do you ever send kind of like bragging mail to the Legion of Honor and to the DeYoung and like, you guys, we're scrappy. We're cool. You've got Rodin. Who cares?
We don't have to send those because they're noticing. Yeah, no, it's true. We had a preparator in the museum a few weeks ago, and he was commenting on some conversations that he overheard, and people were saying, we should have done that Bernice Bing show. We should have done that Arthur Monroe show and the Richard Mayhew show. And
these are jealous curators. They come up.
I don't think the DeYoung is jealous curators, but and in fact there were two curators from the DeYoung up to see the show that we've got now. So they know what we're doing.
And again, the DeYoung is fantastic. And if they want to sponsor this podcast or the Sonoma Valley Museum of Art, just drop a line in the comments. We'll make sure your money gets to the right place.
Definitely.
How long have you been in the museum world again?
In the museum world,
doing this job,
I've been here almost 10 years. Okay. I haven't completed 10 years, but started my 10th year here. And then prior to that, I was had my own art consulting business. And then prior to that, I was ED and chief curator at Fresno. And then I was adjunct professor of art history at CSU Fresno.
Okay, my daughter's at the JC. She loves her art history class.
She doesn't fall asleep.
She loves it. It's really odd. I know. It's not odd.
It is odd. It is odd
because she's taking history and art history at the same time, and they're sort of tracking each other because it's kind of like long, I don't know, prehistory, but like a long time ago. But she comes back and she's just so full of ideas.
That's cool.
And excitement. And she said she wants my help. She wants my help.
Oh, I love it.
She's got to write a formal review or composition or something about painting.
Awesome.
And I was so excited. I'm like, this is going to be amazing. And she's like, but it has to be 4 pages. I'm like, you have to limit me at 4 pages? I could talk for 12.
Did she select her painting?
No, but do you have a recommendation?
I don't know what's the time period of her.
She said it's open, so I was going to do the School of Athens because I like that.
Oh my God, so much going on. That's one of my favorites. Yeah.
And I
So
think
much
it's a good
going on
one.
there.
Because you could
It's
do
a great choice,
it's a good
Dad.
one. Well, I was a philosophy major. And then I said, Christina's World by Wyeth, where the
Oh,
girl's lying on the
beautiful.
ground.
Yeah.
And I like that one.
Yeah.
My wife's name is Christina.
Oh.
And it's like, it's kind of neat. And my wife's a physical therapist. So the subject in Christina's World, we don't know why she's lying on the ground
Yeah.
and kind of looking back and what the story is.
Right.
So I kind of like that one too, even though it's kind of a darker painting.
There's a lot of mystery to
There
it.
is a mystery there.
Yeah.
But what would you recommend?
I would recommend those two. I mean, they're both, there's a lot to write on those.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff there. But maybe there's a cool, I don't know. She's 19. She'll find something cool that she thinks is really going to pop for her.
Yeah.
And then when it's done, I'll bring the paper to you, and you can grade it. Did you enjoy teaching art?
I love teaching art history. Yeah, it was just amazing. I miss it. I think I still self-identify as a teacher.
Great.
It was great. I taught Greek and Latin literature and gallery techniques, and I miss all of that. I miss the interaction with the students, learning from them.
Right.
Looking at things differently, getting a glimpse through their eyes was just amazing.
I am jealous of teachers in that regard that they get, the bright-eyed and bushy-tailed young people.
Energy.
And even older people who are learning a new skill.
Yeah.
Like they must really, energize you.
It is
You're excited
energizing.
about it.
It is energizing.
Just don't give me middle school.
Oh, so tough. Yeah, I wouldn't go there.
I was a substitute teacher right out of college. Oof.
Middle school?
Oof. Wherever they sent you, they call you.
Yeah.
I taught like bilingual wood shop. Donde está la madera? Yeah, it was bad. It was not good. But it was fun. I still have all my fingers too.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, it's a good thing. So you've been in the art space for quite some time. Do you think there's been a change among how the public views museums and their approaches to art in that time?
I think museums have adjusted to our audiences, at least I hope we have. Museums, I think, used to have I'm sure they still do to some extent, but they used to have much more of an ivory tower sort of character. And I think now we're just so much more audience friendly. Yeah. And that's where the energy is when the museum is full of families creating art on Family Day. I just absolutely love it, and it's just terrific. And the free nights of Art Walk and all of the things. I mean, we're free every Wednesday,
which is great. Because when I go down and get my coffee, I just pop my head in.
Nice.
Coming back from Pete's, I leave it at the counter. I say, "Watch my coffee," and then I can just see the latest show.
Yeah, let me know when you come by.
I should drop $20 just anyway. You should always support your local museum.
Yes.
But it's also free on Wednesdays.
It is free on Wednesdays.
But then you could drop $20 in the donation.
Yes, or shop in the store. That would work too.
Yeah. The store is fantastic.
Store is fantastic.
I'm so bad at retailing. At the visitor center, we stopped doing it because I was so bad at it.
Oh.
Well, and it's also because you want T-shirts.
Yeah.
Sizes, colors.
Yeah.
I'm colorblind. I don't care. So I was bad at it. But whoever does it at the museum is so good at it.
Donovan Harris rocks that museum store, and he's doing an amazing job.
And the windows always look good.
Yeah.
When a car doesn't drive through it that one time. But it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
He does a great job.
And the holidays are coming up, so it's a good place to do your shopping.
Yes.
I want to talk. A while ago, you guys had sculptures in the Plaza. And I really like that because it got people involved. Is there more? And you don't have to do it again because I know insurance is probably a pain in the patukas. But do you guys ever do stuff outside of the museum to kind of like tell people about the museum?
We're hoping that we can do public art again. Okay. I would love to do that. We have a new cultural plan, so I'm hoping that will come back in a big way, and then some smaller ways too that folks can get involved with.
I love these Korean heads too.
Yes,
that was neat.
Yeah,
they were super heavy.
They were. Not everybody agreed with you, but that's
the best part about art is we can fight about it on Nextdoor.
It is.
Let's do it.
Fight on Nextdoor and Facebook.
Yes,
right. But it made people think about their environment and assess whether they liked it or not. And that's great.
Okay, next time you're going to do that, just put up 100 paintings of dogs playing poker on velvet.
Oh, I hate those paintings.
Please do
of
that.
Dogs playing poker.
All over the Plaza.
So bad.
And then we'll all agree that we love it.
Yeah, no, we won't.
Where do you guys fit in the rest of the arts world? Like, I'm going to bring up some other places. The DeRosa Center has these massive artworks and stuff like that. It's just over the hills east of Eden and Napa.
Yes, and their executive director was a former executive director at Sonoma Valley Museum of Art.
Okay, see, they got some ideas over there.
Yeah.
And then we have like people like the Cinema Plein Air Festival, which is
Yes.
coming up. Plein spelled Plein, which just means I don't even know what that means. Like outside the air.
Yes.
Like not painting in the studio. Outside.
In plein air just means they're painting outside. Yeah, they are wonderful funders and supporters of the museum.
Oh, they are.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love this one because, as we discussed earlier, like they're painting outside. So you're walking down the street and there's someone
You
painting,
see them painting there.
and they'll talk to you.
Yes.
It's like all sorts of stuff.
Yes, they're in the plaza, and then the week before they're out everywhere.
Yeah.
Last year I remember them standing in the middle of the street, just in right on Broadway there,
Yes.
facing the plaza and painting among the
that's
traffic. It was so cool.
I see them in
But,
Glen Ellen sometimes and up in Kenwood at some of the different viewpoints.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. No, they're a great supporter of arts education throughout Sonoma.
Okay.
But wonderful supporters of the museum. We're very grateful to them.
And they do a big sale on the plaza.
They do.
Middle of September, but that information's at, what's their website? cinemapleinair.com.
Yes.
Plein.
Yes.
Not like boring air. It's plein air.
It's plein air.
But what's my point being, you guys are kind of the linchpin of the arts scene in Sonoma.
Thank you.
Yeah, I really mean it because like we have all the arts galleries, the Arts Guild. We have the Open
Sonoma
Studios,
Community Center,
Sonoma Community
amazing
Center. They
resource.
have big elephants right now.
They have the big elephants. They were dedicated last evening.
We should be clear, those are elephant sculptures for those who don't
Oh,
know.
right.
They're actual
They
elephants.
they're elephant sculptures.
Yeah. And then going up the valley, you have like the Botanical Garden, which has their bird sculptures and their different art programs.
Yeah, Janine's really expanding what they
great
do.
job.
They're doing a great job.
So I really want us and to kind of continue that we're an arts destination. And it's not, like you said, the rarefied. Okay, we're not Marfa, Texas, first of all.
Right.
Because there's already Marfa.
Right.
And we're not New York and the Met and stuff like that.
But the art resources here, performing arts and music and fine art. I mean, it's just amazing.
And the culinary arts, because
Yes.
you can roll right into the food and the wine and
Right.
stuff like that. So I really do think, even though we're a small place, we have a lot of art and it's very accessible.
It is,
people
and
can
art and wine go together. So this
Tell
is
me
just
about the
kind
art walk. That's a great
This is
segue.
just kind of a natural. We took the summer off and then started up again in the fall. Last night was our reintroduction, and it was very busy. I did most of the art walk, and it was busy everywhere. So I think it was a
what is
cooler
it?
evening.
How does it
and-
work? Can you explain what it is?
Yeah, it's all sorts of businesses opening up their doors, featuring artists if possible, or hanging artwork. I know there was at Palm Cider there was an artist on the sidewalk. She had work inside, and it was a nice little energy there between Modern Art West and Palm Cider Shop and the museum. So people, it's a first Thursday thing, and these are common all over the world, in the U.S. And we started this, the community center and the chamber and the museum, and I think the Arts Guild. We started it up, I don't know, maybe 5 years ago now.
Yeah, it was kind of a post-COVID reopening
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was like the chance to move around a lot outside.
Yes. Yeah.
And if I recall, we have these
There are flags.
And almost everybody puts them up. Some people forget. Some people leave them up all the time. But
Right.
it reminds you that shop or store is an activation.
participating. Yeah. And then there's a map you can pick up at the venues, which kind of show where you can walk around and which venues are participating.
And I just love that there's so many artists hiding here that you don't know about.
I know.
And so, again, I think the museum is, because you're always there, but all around us are these different art things that are happening. And we're pretty lucky. We're pretty lucky.
We live in an amazing place.
This place is terrible. Gosh, it's so bad. Tell me, Linda, after this show, Last West, Dorothea Lange's California Revisited, Is there another? Do you already know what your next show is going to be, or you just guys scramble the last week of this show and just figure it out?
No, we're booked through the first part of 2027.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, we've got a retrospective of a woman artist named Maya Peoples. She'll be coming in, and this is we decided that next year we are calling the Year of Joy at the museum because there's so much anxiety and angst and negative energy out there that we're going to focus in on artists that have a positive message, that have fun, works of art, big community project too in the summer. So anyway, that's what we're doing next year.
The Year of Joy.
The Year of Joy.
And a bunch of different artists who represent joy and happiness. And so we're not doing
Uplifting.
ennui and angst. We're not doing, sipping our espressos and smoking our galois. Like,
No.
Life is so difficult.
No.
Okay.
None of that. There'll be none of that.
But what if emo Tim wants to go to that? Picture it. I'm 15. No.
Not happening.
Not happening. I like that. How do you choose those? Like, how do you find artists? Like, how do you do art stuff? Like, how does that work?
How do we do
How does
art
museum
stuff?
stuff work? Yeah.
Yeah, well, God, that's a good question. I mean, ideas for exhibition concepts come from all over the place. People will make suggestions. I go to art fairs. I've been working in the business for over 35 years, so I've built relationships.
Okay.
Other museums, going to other museums a lot. Margie Maynard, who's our deputy director, and I get together and we talk about, what each year is going to look like, and we set an exhibition plan, and the first step is usually a phone call, a Zoom call with an artist, and then setting up a studio visit, and then another studio visit, and then making plans.
And probably, if they're well-known artists or in demand, you got to make sure they're not at another place at that
Right.
time. Okay.
Right. Yeah, it can't be any place close by within, a few years.
And we get people who travel from, they drive to your shows.
Yes.
I had a lot of people from Sacramento at one of your shows.
Yes.
Which means you did a good job of like, okay, this wasn't already in Sacramento.
Right.
So they're going to come in.
Yes. Yeah, we want to avoid Sacramento too.
What do you mentioned going to other museums. What museums
I mean,
do you
not to
enjoy going?
avoid Sacramento. That's not what I wanted to say.
No, say
Sacramento.
Sacramento. Don't go
We
to
love you, Sacramento. That would be within the sphere of exhibitions.
Right.
We want to make sure that
So
this artist hasn't shown in a place.
It's sort of like if you're a concert promoter.
Right.
You don't want to be at the same, within 60 to 90 miles
Right.
because people
Back
will
to
travel that for a concert.
Right.
I knew what you were saying about. I'm going to get angry letters from Sacramentans.
I know.
Do you know why they're angry? Because they live in Sacramento. No, because now I'm getting 2 letters.
Yes,
Oh dear.
you are.
No, I love Sacramento. It's a beautiful place, and in 4th grade you have to go there because it's your
Yes,
capital.
we did.
Yeah, and then they have they have a team that I used to cheer for there for baseball, but we don't talk about them.
Okay.
Yeah, they used to play in Oakland.
Oh.
And now they're in
Yeah.
Sacramento.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you imagine? Anyway, we like Sacramento other than that. So the museums that you like to go to, speaking of which, there's a great one in Sacramento.
Crocker.
The Crocker's a great museum. What museums do you like to go to when you're not in Sonoma Valley? Where do you go?
I go to the DeYoung. I think
Okay.
the DeYoung is the DeYoung and the Asian Museum in San Francisco.
that's a
I
great
think are
museum.
doing some of the most interesting work in our area. And then my husband and I like New York. We go there fairly frequently, and we go to museums and art galleries there as well.
Do you think New York will eventually be known as an arts destination, or is it still working on it?
That's funny.
New York.
That's where it's happening.
That is.
Yeah.
How come? So DC has the Smithsonian, and those are all free, but that's a lot of already established stuff and sort of historical stuff. Mm-hmm. But like New York, San Francisco, those are where the scenes are happening, and people are trying to or they're becoming
Right.
things. Are there other places where artists go? Like maybe they can't afford New York or San Francisco, and they try stuff out. Like
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Okay, and they kind of go down there and they're toiling in a warehouse district or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if I want to become an artist, is it too late?
No, it's not. No.
Who was that painter that painted? Was it O'Keeffe? No, who started painting really older? There was somebody who started later in life, and they did fine. And I can't remember their name, but I'm sure it'll come to me. And then you'll be like, that wasn't a real artist. I made that up. Okay, when people are coming to the Sonoma Valley Museum of Art, do you have any recommendations for when they should come and what times are good or stuff?
Yeah, Wednesday through Sunday, 11 to 5. Yeah, any day. We get our most traffic on Wednesday and Saturday.
Okay. Is there a fee to get in? Are there memberships?
It's free to members and $10
Is it normal
to non-members.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you could become a member, which means an annual membership?
Yes.
Okay. And
Yeah.
how does that work?
You can sign up for annual membership at the front desk or online, and there is a North American Reciprocal Museum that sticker that you can get, and this will get you access to thousands of museums, including the de Young.
Oh.
So it's a very good buy. Buying a NARM membership here is at our museum is much less than at a big museum.
So my membership reciprocal card will get me into a large museum in a large city.
Yes. Yeah, there's a whole list of
Okay.
museums that you can get into with the NARM membership, but that's a really good buy.
And what kind of people should come to your museum?
It's open for everybody.
Anybody?
Yeah.
Old people, young people,
Yes.
tall people, short people,
Yeah, all of those.
people on their first date?
Yes. Yes.
Is there anybody that shouldn't go to the museum?
Not at all. No. We want everybody to go.
Except for grumpy people during the year of joy.
No, there's lots of grumpy people, but yeah, they should come so they won't be grumpy anymore.
It's true, they'll leave wondering and stuff like that.
Yes.
That's the way it is. Have I forgotten to ask you anything about upcoming shows?
We just hope that everybody comes to see this Dorothea Lange show. Between the theater piece and the museum regular, more traditional exhibition, and the copious programming that we've got, I think it's a great opportunity for our community.
Yeah, I think it's really good.
Yeah.
And then, what was Dorothea Lange? Was she from California?
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes.
that's why she's
Yep.
got
She's local.
great stuff. I actually follow a page on Facebook that they put up one of her photos every day from the archives, and they talk about it, and they're really good.
Nice.
They are really good. So, this has been good. You know, you're going to have to help me with some other stuff, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
we're not done. You're not looking forward to this.
They're kind of random.
way you
I
say
didn't do very well the
You
last
did
time.
a great job.
Well, thank you.
Before we move on,
You have a bad memory. but
what is the website if people want more information?
SVMA.org.
SVMA.
Sonoma Valley Museum of Art, SVMA.org.
Good. And you can join the membership. You can learn about
Get
upcoming
tickets,
shows.
yes.
And if you have $5 million and you want to donate it, you can do that.
We'd love that, Angel.
Just do
yes.
it right there. That's
Yeah.
SVMA.org. Before we get to the next section, though, there are some other artistic-like things happening. I'll give this to you. You can see it. It's this thing called the
Magic Banana Hour.
The Magic Banana Hour.
Already, I'm interested.
It's coming. It's a vaudeville show that is coming to the Sebastiani Theater at the end of September.
Eye-watering vaudeville.
It's
Vaudeville.
Is that the best kind of vaudeville? Is it eye-watering? kind?
Eye-watering.
I mean, why not? It's better than the dry mouth sort. Yeah, it's really good. It's
Is
called
this
The
Ellen
Magic.
Toscano?
You know, I don't think it's Ellen Toscano, but maybe she's a local singer.
looks like
it kind of
her.
does. Maybe,
Yeah.
but I don't think it is. But it
I'm
says
going to have to check this out.
Look at this: dazzling skills, belly laughs, and bizarre entertainment, according to the New Zealand Press.
Nice.
So what I love about, speaking of our weird, interesting, eclectic art scene, at the Sebastiani
is.
Theater, you get all sorts of great shows coming through.
Amazing. Yes.
And, whether it's Tommy Thompson, Western Swing, he's actually recording over here in the other room, or random vaudeville. That's been huge in Auckland, according to the New Zealand Press. So, yeah, I just thought I'd bring that up because that was
Very cool. I didn't know that.
No.
I'll definitely check it out.
Okay, here's my question to you, because I know you're a prepared kind of person. Do you want me to hand you these so you can look at them, or you just want me to read these questions?
Read 'em.
Yeah, right? You ready? Okay, so here's the intro. Linda Keaton. We have 2 visitor centers, and people call us and they text us. They slide into our DMs. They leave comments on these videos. They want all sorts of questions about Sonoma Valley, and you're going to help us in a segment we call We Get Questions. Here we go. You got this.
Ready.
Here we go. Hi, there is a 2-story building just on the north side of the plaza that says Toscano Hotel. Is that an active hotel? And can people stay there? And can they visit?
No.
No, you're right. They can't stay there. They can't stay there, but
they can visit.
They can visit. And I'm gonna let you know. You're gonna be the first in this announcement. You're literally the first person to know, podcast wise. The visitor center is moving into the Toscano Hotel.
Wow.
God willing, and the river don't rise within a week or 3, depending on AT&T.
Great.
Whenever we get the utility set up. And the post office gives us an address. Yeah, the Toscano Hotel is a historic 2-story wooden building, part of the Sonoma State Historic Park. You've gone past it tons of times.
Yes.
Tons of times. It's got that weird, it's like a mustard yellow trim.
Yeah, no, I know where it is.
White,
yeah.
And it's really beautiful. We're going to be on the first floor.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. We're going to be in there. And the
Great
first
location.
Yeah. First thing we're going to do is we're going to set up our Sonoma Valley Museum of Art pamphlets.
Great.
Before we even get the phone and the desk. I'm just going to hand them out to people.
When can I bring them over?
Right away.
Okay.
But yeah, so Toscano Hotel, that is a real building. It does exist. You can go in there, but it's not currently a hotel you can stay at. It's just the name Toscano Hotel. So just like the Carnegie Library is not a library. It's a library that was built to be a library, but is now where you pay your water bill.
Oh, okay.
Or you can purchase a cemetery plot from Carolyn, the cemetery lady. She's right there. But yeah, so those are the Toscano Hotel. Okay, ready? You got this one. I've heard that the vineyards change colors in the fall. When does that start happening usually?
I love photographing the vineyards when they turn that beautiful yellow gold color, and that's like October. Yeah. It's just so beautiful.
Yeah, it runs October kind of through November. Of course, it all depends on the seasons.
It depends on how cold it is.
And we're in the middle of harvest now.
Yeah.
And nothing's changed, but you're at the golden. It's amazing the way it kind of hits it just right. Sometimes
over by BR Cone there, that's my favorite place
exactly.
to photograph.
By BR Cone.
Beautiful.
You get the hill. There's also by Conde when the sun is setting a certain way.
Yes.
So certain spots everyone kind of just knows. If you go to actually San Giacomo, south of town, they have a gently sloping from their tasting room, and you get a nice way to look in there too. So
Nice.
yeah, there's lots of places you can
Yeah,
kind of
it's
see
beautiful.
it. So. So there's not a specific date that we go out there and repaint the leaves. They actually happen naturally when the chlorophyll starts going away, and that becomes a thing. Okay, here's a good one for you. I don't know if you eat meat, but if you do, or you know people who do, what's a good place for a good burger?
You know, I like EDK's burger.
Yeah.
Yeah, really good. And Sonoma Grill.
Oh, both good
That's
ones.
good,
Yeah.
good burger too.
That's a great
Yeah,
answer.
everybody loves a great burger.
You gotta love. Well, some people don't eat meat though.
Oh, well, that's true. Well, then there's the mushroom burger,
Mushroom
which
burgers.
I like
Yeah,
too.
there you go. Yeah. So, EDK is a good one. I also like their fries.
Oh yeah,
Killer
fries.
There's a secret burger that Chef Shauna Davis told me about, which is at the Sonoma Market in the back from their sandwich, deli. They make a really good burger.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. And there's a couple really good. Actually, there's a Mexican food truck, El Coyote. They make really good burgers, which is down across from the high school.
Yeah.
But there's lots of good places for burgers around here. Picasso Cafe has fantastic burgers. Fantastic burgers. So it's hard to find a bad burger here, but yeah, I think you're right with EDK. That's a good one. Another question. This is actually just on the Sonoma County Foodies Facebook page, and I think it's something we could answer. Is there a pizza place that's a little more high end where I can sit outside and buy a bottle of wine?
Red Grape, I think, is
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Red Grape's right there. You can sit outside.
I have some knowledge of their pizza and their patio.
You've done some research.
Yeah, I mean, it's
there?
right there. Yeah.
Yeah, you can just walk out towards the back and walk right there.
And we do.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, they get salads too and pastas and stuff like that.
Salads.
La Prenda tasting room is there as well. And then Corner 103 is around the corner.
Yay, they're back
They're
in
back.
business.
And so, but yeah, you can absolutely get a bottle of wine, a glass of wine at the Red Grape and really good pizzas. And you can say hi to Allison, who was on this podcast a long time ago. So,
And is she doing her swim right now? I think she is.
yeah, she's
amazing.
Are you a swimmer?
No, I'm not, but I'm in awe of her.
So she's one of those people. Yeah, which long distance swim is this one? Is
It's
she like
the Bosporus.
what?
Crazy.
Because I know she did the Maui Channel or something.
Yeah,
She's swimming the Bosphorus between Europe and Asia?
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
She didn't mention that last time I saw her.
She's so low key about it.
She is, because she also runs this list of volunteer opportunities.
Yes, she helps us with our volunteers too.
And then she works the Red Grape. And And then she like swims from Turkey to Greece or whatever, or Turkey to Turkey, or
with her mom.
yeah, that's crazy. Wow,
Yeah, it's scary.
that is scary. Are they gonna do like the English Channel?
I don't know.
No, because remember they did the Maui Channel, and then
And she's done
Alcatraz?
She has done Alcatraz. Yeah.
that's impressive. Yeah. Are you? But you're not like a. I'm gonna go jump in cold
No.
water with sharks and shipping containers.
No, it doesn't sound fun to me.
Not your thing. So, but anyway, you can go to the Red Grape and you can ask Allison when she gets back from the Bosphorus how that
will.
was.
I will.
Yeah, and drink some wine. That was really easy. See?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. That's all the questions.
All right. Thank you.
You were so worried. You're so good at that.
I know. But I did poorly last time. I
didn't.
really think I did.
Did? Oh, I'm sorry. Did I this didn't give you like anxiety knowing this was coming because I wouldn't.
No, I'm good. I'm fine with it.
Do people ask you questions about Sonoma at the museum?
They do. Well, mostly, where's a good place to eat?
do you
Where's
tell 'em?
walking distance?
Are you joking?
No.
I literally brought our latest pamphlet because I was going to talk about it, but I forgot it.
Oh.
Where to get a quick lunch on the Sonoma Plaza.
Oh, we need to put this out.
Yeah, because a lot of people ask us, we only have an hour. We only have 90 minutes. Because there's plenty of places you can sit down and have a long, delightful meal. But especially when people are just here for the afternoon, after going to an art museum or
Right.
before,
Right.
or between,
Right.
they can go get lunch. So yeah, we have this thing called the Quick Lunch on the Sonoma Plaza.
This is great.
Yeah, it's all the restaurants and a couple places like Chocolate Cow and Sweet Scoops where you can get dessert as well. And we get this at the visitor center, but I'll give you some. But
Okay.
yeah, and like
Yeah, we'll
Sunflower
put this at
Cafe.
front desk.
That's a good one.
Sunflower's great.
Yeah, I also like Mary's Slice Shack. Do you ever if you just want a single slice of pizza,
I see it there all the time, and I've
you
never
need to
stopped.
go in there.
I will do that.
It really is good. It's because sometimes a classic pepperoni slice of pizza is all you need, and you get it. And I'm trying to get more people to have windows where they hand me food. So, because EDK has a taco window, I can
Yes.
get a pizza window, and then maybe there's like another window. I don't know, like an ice cream window. I could just have a whole thing where it's window food.
Yeah, but standing in the line at Sweet Scoops at 9:00 at night is just like a little bit of heaven for me. I love that. The
a
smell,
hot
and there's
summer
all
night.
these people, a hot summer
Yeah,
night.
that is true.
And then they've got the Watma strawberry ice
So
cream.
good, so good.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, but I heard Mexican chocolate is a fantastic flavor. It's got like cinnamon and chili in it, and I made an affogato with it. I mean,
Oh,
yeah, I go there all the time in the afternoon. I love it.
so great.
It
Well,
is
it's right there for
fantastic.
you.
It is right there. And actually, and when we move the Toscano Hotel, which is not a hotel, but soon to be a visitor center, it'll be just a short walk as well. But yeah, love Sweet Scoops and getting the
too.
flavors. But Watma, good classic. They have the wine one right now too, with the Capo Ezzetta wine.
That does not sound good.
No, it is because they reduce it. It's a reduction of red wine, and then they also have like cherry in it. It really is good.
All right.
I know. I know you're like, is that weird?
Wine ice cream. It could work.
You could do it. We can make it work. That's the
Right.
way it is. Maybe that'll be your next show. Odd taste. You didn't know you liked.
Maybe.
Maybe it's the one there. All right, Linda Keaton, Sonoma Valley Museum of Art. Is there anything I forgot to ask you, or anything that you were told you have to bring up, or anything you said you absolutely can't bring up, but you can't help yourself and you want to?
That I hope everybody comes to see this next exhibition. It's really, really relevant to our life in California now, just like it was in the 30s.
Absolutely. So, and you can go to svma.org.
Yes.
Thank you. .org, Sonoma Valley Museum of Art, svma.org, for information about the Sonoma Valley Museum of Art. After you have done that, after you've become a member of the Sonoma Valley Museum of Art to get that reciprocity at other museums, you can go to sonomavalley.com to find out deals, special offers, and events, as well as all the harvest happenings coming up. Folks, we're getting into pumpkin spice season, so that means harvest is getting crazy. So be ready for that. Mom and Dad, thanks for listening. Linda, thanks for stopping by.
Thank you.
And we'll see you all next week. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.